Good morning, y'all. I just thought I would take a minute and show you a couple of the things that I really, really love. One is this Aunt Jemima complete pancake mix. All you do is add water, you make it a little bit thick, and you've got the fluffiest, lightest pancakes you've ever had. That includes Mom's. Now, I bought this little thing of Aunt Jemima syrup. Yeah, you guessed it. Just for the little tiny bottle. Because it fits so good in here. But I must say it's a little on the slimy side. I'm a log cabin girl myself. Now, I have my Brita water filter container. And I like this because I can get water out of any tap and pour it in there and have good drinking water in case I don't have any bottled water on hand. The other thing that I dearly love is my little Revere pot with the copper bottom on it. Now it's really tiny. You can see it fits right in here on top of the burner. And I use it for so many things. It's a cup measure and it has increments on it. Excuse me, y'all. And I love to use it because it has a lot of different ways that you can use it. Now, one of the things I do in the morning is I boil just a little bit of water in there, and I have to swoosh my toothbrush around in there because I like to de-germ it. No, I'm not a germaphobe, but something that's been in your mouth, I don't know. That's just what I do. Leftover Little Caesars. Yuck. I love pizza, but I have a couple of pieces and I'm done. So I'm going to have to pawn this off on somebody. Oh, I almost forgot. Can y'all see this plastic thing right here? You see the big cracks in it? Those big old cracks? It fell off of my television yesterday when I went over a speed bump a little too hard. So I'm just going to throw it out. It's no good with all those cracks in it. Don't even know if that television works. I think it does, but I've got to have a house battery and yada, yada, yada. You know, all that stuff. And then I use this pole as a paper towel holder. It works really good. But these are small paper towels. They're called mini towels. You can see they're not very big, but they're pretty good for most little uses like washing and drying my silverware. I just spray the vinegar water on there and then clean my silverware. But that pole works really good for that, as well as being a curtain holder, a Christmas doodangy holder. So that shower tension rod comes in really, really handy. Now, I'm trying to go slow. You see all this clutter in here? That drives me crazy. I've got to figure out how to do away with some of that. The only problem is you've got to have it full, because if not, it jangles and bounces back and forth and just creates just a real irritating noise factor. My cactus is in the front seat getting a little much needed sun. Oh, in case anybody breaks in, y'all, this is where all my batteries are, okay? Not my starter battery, not my house battery, but my AAAs, my AA's, so on and so forth. So that's where they are, and this is where all my command hooks are. And you know what? I love these little utensils. They're just right for a van, and they work really well. I use my little I'll call it a pancake turner. I use that all the time. And you cannot be without, excuse my hands, a little spatula. And I love all this stuff. I had 2 sets and I gave one to Mary Jo. Okay, so now this is what one of my views is, which is big old weeds. I love it. I love it so much better than just bare rocks, but that's just me. And there's my sleeping bag all rolled up nice and neat. Got to do that every morning. In fact, y'all, you know what? I would give anything if I could rig up a clothesline, because I'd love to turn it wrong side out and hang it out in the sun and the fresh air just to air it out. I mean, you can't wash it every few days because you'd wear it out. And then, of course, here's my other view. We've got some water out there. I'm getting ready to take my little bath, and then I'm going to go sit outside and sunbathe for a little bit. Irene does not get up until, she doesn't get out of her house until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then she's not ready to do anything until 4:30, 5 o'clock. She actually spends too much time on YouTube, but we won't tell her that, okay? That's our little secret. Anyway, y'all, just thought I'd point out a couple little things to you, things that I really like and enjoy and have made my life a little easier. And I will talk to y'all next time. Bye.